Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Like every step is just a little harder than before? Almost as if your strength is quietly fading away? Most people chalk it up to age, thinking, well, I'm just getting older. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real reason behind your declining leg strength isn't your age, but the food sitting right there on your plate? Yes, what you eat every single day could be secretly draining the power from your legs without you even knowing. Every bite you take is either helping you stay strong or slowly wearing your muscles down. And here's the scary part. The worst offenders? They're not rare or exotic. They're the foods people eat all the time, thinking they're totally fine. But there's good news. You're not helpless. You can take back control and rebuild your strength just by removing a few dangerous foods from your daily routine. So stick with me until the end, because I'm about to show you 5 foods that are secretly weakening your legs and what you can eat instead to start feeling stronger again. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing health tip. And hey, drop a comment below. Have you ever felt sudden weakness or fatigue in your legs? Let's talk about it. Now, let's begin. 1. Processed sugar, the silent muscle killer. Picture this. You wake up feeling just a bit sluggish, so you pour yourself a cup of coffee, maybe grab a muffin, a bowl of cereal, or a granola bar from the store. Seems like a totally normal morning, right? But what if that so-called innocent breakfast is actually sabotaging your leg strength? Here's the truth. Processed sugar is one of the biggest silent threats to your muscles. The moment it enters your system, your blood sugar shoots up, kicking off a cascade of reactions. At first, you might feel a small burst of energy, but don't be fooled. It's a trap. Insulin levels spike, and before long, your blood sugar crashes hard, leaving you sluggish, tired, and drained. But that crash is just the beginning. Over time, too much sugar causes chronic inflammation, which slowly chips away at your muscle strength. It blocks the absorption of key minerals like magnesium and calcium, the very nutrients your muscles need to stay strong and stable. The result? Weaker legs, stiff joints, poor circulation, and even a higher risk of nerve damage. And here's what most people miss. Sugar isn't just hiding in obvious things like soda, candy, or pastries. It's sneaking into foods you'd never expect. Store-bought bread, often loaded with added sugar, that pasta sauce you love, full of hidden sweeteners, even those healthy salad dressings and flavored yogurts. Yup, silently working against your muscles. So what can you do to break free from sugar's grip and reclaim your strength? Start by swapping refined sugar for natural alternatives like honey, dates, or coconut sugar. They'll still satisfy your sweet tooth, but they come with fiber and nutrients your body can use. When cravings hit, grab some dark chocolate, a handful of nuts, or Greek yogurt with berries. These give you healthy fats and protein to keep your muscles fueled and energized. And don't forget to read food labels carefully. Even products marketed as low-fat or healthy can hide sugar under names like corn syrup, dextrose, or maltodextrin. Bottom line, sugar is quietly stealing your strength, but you've got the power to stop it. Make the switch now and give your legs the support they need to stay strong, steady, and pain-free. And hey, if you know someone who might be unknowingly hurting their muscles with sugary foods, go ahead and share this video with them. You could be doing their legs a huge favor. 2. Deep-fried and fast foods, the hidden enemy of your joints. You already know processed sugar is a sneaky muscle killer, but what if I told you the next food on the list is even worse? Picture this. You're out with friends. The smell of crispy fries and golden fried chicken fills the air. You take a bite. It's crunchy, flavorful, and for a moment, absolute bliss. But here's what you don't feel. You don't feel the silent inflammation starting to creep into your joints. You don't feel your blood flow slowing down, depriving your muscles of the oxygen they need. And you don't feel your bones quietly weakening with each and every bite. Fried foods aren't just unhealthy, they're silently stealing your strength in real time. The real villain? Trans fats. Artificial fats found in nearly every fast food or deep-fried item. That basket of fries, that golden fried chicken, even that healthy, crispy fish sandwich. They're all loaded with these destructive fats. And it's not just about empty calories. These fats trigger a firestorm of inflammation throughout your body, attacking your muscles and joints from the inside out. And here's the scary part. The damage isn't immediate. Over time, this inflammation starts to break down your muscle fibers, leaving your legs slower, weaker, and more vulnerable to injury. Ever noticed how sluggish you feel after a greasy meal? That's not your imagination. Fried foods slow down your circulation, meaning less oxygen and fewer nutrients get to your legs. Your muscles are starving, but the damage is so gradual you may not even notice it until your legs no longer feel the way they used to. And it gets worse. Most fast food chains reuse their frying oil again and again, turning it into a toxic sludge filled with harmful free radicals. These unstable molecules speed up aging, weaken your muscles, and even pull calcium from your bones. So the next time you're craving something crispy, think twice. That golden coating may seem harmless, but beneath the crunch, it's quietly robbing your body of strength, one bite at a time. Does this mean you have to give up crispy food forever? Not at all. The secret is in the way you cook. Try baking, grilling, or air frying. You'll still get the satisfying crunch without the damage. And swap out processed vegetable oils for healthier choices like olive oil or avocado oil, which actually protect your joints instead of attacking them. Craving something salty and crunchy? Try roasted chickpeas, baked sweet potato fries, or a handful of nuts. These options satisfy your cravings without weakening your legs, because what you eat today will shape how you move tomorrow. Every meal is a choice. You're either building strength or feeding weakness. So next time you reach for that plate of fries, ask yourself, is a few minutes of flavor worth years of stiffness, pain, and struggle? Your legs are counting on you to choose wisely. And hey, if you're getting real value from this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and show your support through the Super Thanks feature below. It truly helps us bring more life-changing health content to people like you. 3. Processed meats, destroying muscle strength. Bite by bite, picture this. You're in a rush, looking for something quick and easy to eat. You grab a pack of deli meat, maybe some sausage or a hot dog. It's fast, tasty, and seems like a decent source of protein. But what if I told you that every bite is quietly chipping away at your strength? That these convenient meats are slowly weakening your muscles and making your legs more fragile than you realize? Processed meats might look harmless, but underneath that flavor is a dangerous truth. They're packed with preservatives, nitrates, and excessive amounts of salt. A combination that gradually breaks down your body's ability to keep your legs strong and steady. Let's start with sodium. You probably already know that too much salt isn't great for your heart. But did you know it also saps the power from your muscles? Processed meats are loaded with sodium, which causes your body to hold on to water and slows your circulation. Your muscles swell, stiffen, and can't function at full capacity. Over time, that imbalance leaves your legs feeling weak, tired, and prone to painful cramps. But that's only the beginning. The real danger comes from nitrates and preservatives. These chemicals are added to help meat last longer on store shelves. But inside your body, they create a toxic environment that triggers inflammation and breaks down muscle tissue. Ever felt sore and stiff after eating a salty meal? That's not just dehydration. It's your muscles under attack. And if this happens repeatedly, that chronic stress starts to wear down your strength, making everyday things like walking, climbing stairs, or even just standing up feel harder than they should. And here's the most alarming part. Nitrates have been linked to nerve damage. That means processed meats don't just weaken your muscles, they could also disrupt the nerves that control them. The result? Slower reflexes, poor coordination, and in some cases, long-term nerve pain. So what can you do? The answer isn't cutting out protein, it's choosing the right kind. Instead of grabbing processed meats like deli slices, hot dogs, or sausages, go for fresh options. Grilled chicken, turkey, or fish give you high-quality protein without all the harmful extras. If you're plant-based, no problem. Tofu, lentils, and beans offer powerful muscle-supporting protein without triggering inflammation. And if you absolutely must have processed meat, Choose nitrate-free options and eat them only once in a while, because every bite you take is either building your strength or slowly draining it away. So the next time you unwrap a slice of deli meat, ask yourself, is this really worth giving up your mobility, your energy, your future strength? Your legs carry you through life. Don't weigh them down with the wrong choices. And hey, if you found this eye-opening, share this video with someone who needs to hear it. You might just help them walk a little stronger, a little longer. 4. High-sodium foods, draining strength from your legs. If you thought processed meats were bad, just wait until you find out what sodium alone is doing to your legs. Even if you skip deli meats and sausages, there's another quiet threat hiding right in your kitchen: high-sodium foods that are slowly draining your strength every single day. Think about your regular meals: instant soups, canned veggies, frozen dinners, salty snacks, or those sauces you love to drizzle on everything. Most of them are loaded with sodium. And while your body does need a bit of salt to function, too much wreaks havoc, not just on your heart, but on your muscles, your blood flow, and your ability to stay mobile. Here's what happens when you consume excess sodium. Your body holds onto water to balance the salt levels. That puffiness might seem harmless, but what it's really doing is tightening your blood vessels, choking off circulation, and cutting down the oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscles. The result? Your legs feel sluggish, weaker, and more likely to cramp. But it doesn't stop there. High sodium intake also messes with your body's ability to absorb calcium, meaning your bones get weaker with every salty meal. That puts you at greater risk for fractures, aching joints, and long-term mobility problems. Ever experienced nighttime leg cramps or swelling in your ankles and feet after a salty meal? That's not just getting older, it's your body sounding the alarm. Too much sodium is draining your strength and overloading your system. And the scariest part? Most people don't even realize how much sodium they're eating. It's not just in chips and soups. It's in bread, cereal, restaurant dishes, and even foods labeled healthy. Many items that don't even taste salty are overloaded with sodium. And it gets worse. Processed foods are engineered to make you crave more. The more salty snacks you eat, the more your taste buds adjust, making fresh, natural foods taste bland. It's a vicious cycle, and it keeps you hooked while your muscles pay the price. So what's the fix? Start by reading nutrition labels. You'll be shocked how much sodium hides in everyday items. A single slice of bread, a bowl of cereal, or one healthy frozen dinner can have more salt than you'd think. Aim for fresh, whole ingredients instead. Cook at home when you can, and season your meals with herbs, spices, lemon juice, or a small pinch of sea salt or Himalayan pink salt instead of table salt. Craving something salty? Go for potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocado, and leafy greens. Potassium helps flush out excess sodium and keeps your muscles balanced. And don't forget, hydration is key. Drinking plenty of water helps your kidneys process sodium and protect your circulation. When you mix dehydration with a salty diet, you're setting yourself up for fatigue, cramps, and sluggish legs. Every bite you take is either building strength or breaking it down. So the next time you're tempted to reach for that bag of salty chips or pour extra soy sauce on your meal, ask yourself, are you feeding your muscles or weakening them? Your body's depending on you to make the right call. And the best part? It's never too late to change. The more fresh, whole foods you choose, the stronger and more resilient your legs will become. And hey, if this part hit home, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for more empowering health tips, and if you want to support this channel's mission, hit that super thanks button below. It truly makes a difference. 5. White bread and refined carbs, robbing your muscles of strength. Have you ever finished a meal and felt unusually tired, drained, or just off? You might blame it on poor sleep or stress. But what if the real culprit is right there on your plate? White bread, pasta, and other refined carbs could be quietly doing more damage to your muscles than you think. For years, we've been told that carbs are essential for energy. And while that's true, not all carbs are created equal. The difference between whole grains and refined grains could mean the difference between energized, powerful legs and muscles that feel tired, weak, and unstable. White bread, white rice, regular pasta, and other refined carbs have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients. What's left? Fast-digesting carbs that spike your blood sugar, give you a quick jolt, and then crash hard, leaving your muscles running on empty. And that crash is just the beginning. Refined carbs don't just rob you of energy, they cause inflammation, insulin resistance, and drain essential nutrients. All of that leads to weaker muscles, achy joints, and even bone loss over time. Ever had shaky legs or sudden fatigue after a carb-heavy meal? That's your blood sugar rising fast, then plummeting, forcing your body into overdrive to fix it. This constant roller coaster wears out your muscles, steals your strength, and slows your recovery. But it doesn't end there. When your body processes too many refined carbs, it shifts into fat storing mode instead of muscle building mode. That means more fat, less muscle, and a higher risk of issues like diabetes and poor circulation, both of which hit your legs the hardest. So what's the solution? You don't need to ditch carbs altogether. You just need the right ones, the kind that feed your muscles instead of draining them. Swap out white bread for whole grain or sprouted grain versions. Go with brown rice instead of white, quinoa instead of regular pasta, and load up on fiber-rich veggies instead of starchy snacks. Whole grains give you fiber, B vitamins, and minerals that help your muscles stay strong and your energy stay steady all day. If your body's used to refined carbs, start slow. Make small swaps. Your taste buds will adjust, and before long, you'll feel more energized, more stable, and less dependent on sugar or quick fixes to get through the day. And here's a tip most people miss. Combining carbs with protein and fiber slows digestion, prevents blood sugar spikes, and supports stronger muscles. So add eggs, fish, beans, or leafy veggies to your meals. They'll keep you full, balanced, and moving with ease. Next time you reach for a white bread sandwich or a bowl of plain pasta, ask yourself, is this fueling your strength or slowly stripping it away? The choice is yours. Every small change you make today builds a future where your legs stay strong, your energy stays high, and you keep moving through life with freedom, not fatigue. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with them. One simple tip could change the way they move tomorrow. 6. Artificial sweeteners. The zero-calorie trap that weakens your muscles. Now here's the twist no one sees coming, and it might just surprise you the most. You've cut back on sugar, you're avoiding soda, skipping dessert, and maybe you've made the switch to sugar-free drinks, artificial sweeteners, and zero-calorie snacks. It feels like a smart move, right? But what if those sugar substitutes are actually weakening your muscles even more? Let's talk about artificial sweeteners. Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, the ones found in diet sodas, sugar-free candy, protein bars, and those little colorful packets at the coffee shop. These sweeteners are often marketed as healthy alternatives. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 guilt. But what they don't tell you is this. Inside your body, they can quietly wreak havoc. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners disrupt the delicate balance of bacteria in your gut. And that matters more than you think. Your gut is where nutrients are absorbed, inflammation is regulated, and immune function begins. When that system is thrown off, your body becomes inflamed, your metabolism slows, and your muscles get less of what they need to stay strong. But it doesn't stop there. Artificial sweeteners can increase insulin resistance, which means your body struggles to manage blood sugar effectively. That leads to energy crashes, inflammation, and muscle fatigue. And perhaps the sneakiest part? These zero-calorie tricks confuse your brain. They taste sweet, but deliver no fuel, so your body stays hungry, craving more sugar, more carbs, and often you end up eating more than before. Over time, this cycle weakens your muscles, throws off your coordination, and can even impact the nerves that keep your legs steady. Some people even report shakiness, muscle fatigue, or leg cramps, without realizing their diet choices are to blame. So what can you do? First, go back to basics. Drink water. Add lemon, mint, or cucumber for flavor. Try unsweetened herbal teas or fruit-infused water for variety. And if you truly need a touch of sweetness, use a small amount of raw honey or whole foods like dates or fruit. Real nourishment that supports your body, not tricks it. You don't need to quit sweet things. You just need to retrain your taste buds to enjoy the natural flavors your body was made for. Every choice matters. Every sip, every bite, every habit you shift, it all adds up. So the next time you reach for a sugar-free soda or a zero-calorie treat, ask yourself, is this truly helping my body or quietly holding it back? Your muscles, your strength, and your future are worth more than a marketing label. Make choices that serve your body, not just your cravings. Take a moment to think about it. Your legs have carried you through every chapter of life, from your playful childhood adventures to the long walks you've cherished, to the tough moments where you had to stand tall, and the dreams you ran toward without hesitation. But what happens when those same legs start to feel weaker? When climbing stairs feels harder, when walking tires you out faster, when movements that used to be simple now seem like a struggle? Most people assume this is just aging, an inevitable part of growing old. But here's the truth. Muscle weakness isn't just about getting older. It's about what you've been feeding your body all along. Every single day, the food you eat is either supporting your strength or slowly stealing it away. Now you know the hidden culprits: processed sugar, fried foods, processed meats, high sodium, refined carbs, and yes, even artificial sweeteners. These aren't just empty calories. They trigger inflammation, block nutrient absorption, and slowly rob your legs of the energy, coordination, and power they need to support you. But here's the good news. It's never too late to turn things around. The human body is resilient, incredibly resilient. The moment you start nourishing it with the right foods, it begins to repair, rebuild, and reclaim its strength. Imagine waking up feeling light, steady, and energized. Imagine walking with confidence, climbing stairs without hesitation, knowing your body is working for you, not against you. That future is within reach. The choice is in your hands. Will you keep eating the foods that silently weaken your muscles? Or will you take the first step toward lasting strength, independence, and vitality? Start small, one meal at a time, one better choice at a time. Your legs will thank you, your energy will return, and your future self will be so glad you made this change before it was too late. And before you go, let's talk in the comments. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Have you been eating something that might be weakening your legs without even realizing it? Share your thoughts. I'd love to hear your experience. And if this video helped you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another tip that could change your life. Want to support this channel directly? Tap the super thanks button below. It means the world and helps us keep bringing you powerful, life-improving content every single week.